You hear the crowd. They're cheering for you, Eric. Welcome to
Nice.
Saucy Rabble.
How's it going?
How's it going? You, mister, are making your way up to 100K subs on YouTube these days.
Mm-hmm. It's been a bit though. Been a little pattern of being stuck where I'm at, but yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Tis the life on the YouTube machine, eh?
Yeah. And, I
Ah,
mean,
oh,
randomly I'll just lose like 200, 300 subscribers, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm back to square one. And it's like,
time to
it's
kick the
happened.
chair, you know?
Yeah,
No,
it
I'm
happened.
kidding. Well, before we get into it, with my fresh face guest and co-host for the evening, hello. Oh my God. I don't know if you could hear that because I have a video broadcast on, but I have a pug
Mm-hmm.
and she just,
Didn't hear
are
it.
you okay?
Choking or
So
coughing?
kind of like a cat with a hairball
Yeah.
situation, but it was pretty
Yeah, every
concerning.
once in a while my dog will do that too, like kind of like a weird reverse sneeze.
Like the Smeagol
Yeah, kind of like
Gollum.
a reverse sneeze type of thing where it's like, what's going on? Are you puking? Are you not? And it's like, all right, they're not.
You go to grab a rug and you got the spray bottle. And we have people being pre-stream legends. Vice Baby gifting 10 memberships
Nice.
right out the gate. Vice Baby, thank you so much. You didn't have to, but you did. And I don't
Oh
know
yeah.
why.
Hey Moxie, it's Erwin. I just wanted to remind you that my pending lawsuit is moving forward and you'll be served shortly. If the legal system fails, as it does by design, I will once again be forced to take out my righteous vengeance on Grogu. The beatings and all of the moratoriums will continue until justice is served. By the way, I've moved up pre-FNT by 2 hours. Good luck, sister. Also, I think Leon might actually be a gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Come here, baby Grogu. Later, Mox.
Thank you, Vice Baby. And be careful, your voicemails may get leaked at some point. Words
Uh,
of Paradise also gifting 5 Moxie Day memberships out the get pre-stream
well,
legend.
as in regards to like voice messages and stuff, in all honesty, I'd rather have voice messages leak than screenshots, if that makes
Oh,
sense. I think screenshots could be taken out of context easier than voice messages. I don't know
and you've
why.
had some situations recently, somewhat recently, where
A
those
few.
were.
I mean, the last couple of years have been weird. I mean, like today, somebody was accusing me of being like some kind of like Review Tech USA Twitter account. I'm like, do they not pay attention to my Twitter? I don't need an alt account to talk about Review Tech USA. I've been doing it for like the last going on 2 years on my main. Like, what the hell? So,
We'll get into that.
oh,
But
you're getting rated? What's up,
we are
Raiders?
getting raided. We have raiders coming in. Hold my DualShock raid. Doolies. Thank you so
Come on
much.
in, Raiders. How's it going, Raiders? What
Welcome,
is up,
welcome. Have a
Raiders?
seat. Find a seat. There's still room up front. But we didn't play a clip for Leon gifting 5 memberships. What are we doing here?
Everyone ready? 1, 2. You ready? Go.
Is that
I don't
Leon?
think I've ever seen that. That was. Did you add that recently?
It's brand new.
Is that
Okay,
you?
like I was like, is Leon Stargate? So I was very curious.
That's you?
It was Leon.
That was me.
Uh,
Yeah.
Where was
Yeah,
that? The
he's
Vegas stuff or what?
that was the Vegas meetup, and he set a very low goal of $500 to get thrown in a pool. And
Well, I'm a little let down if that was
was-
in Vegas. Why was he wearing his clothes?
he was streaming at the time. It was on live. We did it
You mean
live.
underwear? Men could be in their underwear on live. I've done that before.
You know, you, sir, I think one of the first clips of you that I had seen was
Uh-huh.
the McDonald's.
Oh
dance.
yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
body hair,
story-
don't care. Gonna just like
yeah. Story
I mean-
behind the McRib one was I was seeing a video. I think it was. I know he's a polarizing figure, and his brother is too. But the Tates, they were dancing to the same song, which was Mr. Saxo Beat, like while smoking cigars. So for some reason, I just like I was heckling. I don't remember who I was heckling on Twitter that day. It might have been either Review Tech or Merc, right? And I was all like, you know what? I'm just gonna post a silly video of me eating a McRib and kind of like bait the trolls a little bit, be
Was
shirtless.
it pre-recorded or was it live? Like, screw
No,
it, doing it
I
live.
recorded and edited it, and then
Perfected it.
everybody kind of just like took it and used it as their clips for their donations. And then once in a while, people would be like if Hypno or Smash or somebody raids me, people would be like, "Wait, this is the McRib guy," and I'm like, "Yes, thank you." Like they all seen me, but a lot of them haven't been to the channel yet, so it's kind
I
of
feel
funny.
your pain on that, sir, because welcome to the office of the canceled.
Yeah.
I've been in Hypno's intro for over a year now, and people are like, Moxie has a channel? Who is this person?
Yeah,
They do
it's it's ebbs and flows, or people will be like, "Man, I forgot about you." I'm like, "Oh wow, thanks." It's like, okay, cool, thank you.
But at least they know who you are. And you,
Yeah.
sir, have been a YouTuber and avid gamer for a long time. How long have you been doing the YouTube thing specifically, though?
Officially,
Never take.
officially, I have a lot of videos that aren't there anymore from like 2008, 2009. Seriously, like taking it seriously, I would say probably like 2011. So like there was like the first couple years were just kind of random. Didn't have any equipment, no editing stuff. Took me a while. So
Just raw,
yeah, kind of
turn
like
camera
that.
on.
It was all like cell phone and stuff like that, no lighting. And then, started taking it seriously about 2011, 2012 when I started becoming friends with a lot of the retro gaming community at the time. Back in the day with a lot of people from like Screw Attack and Retroware and things like that. And then we started doing like a lot of conventions. Like in my first like serious year of conventions, I was like a guest like at least 8, maybe 9 different conventions with panels and stuff like that. So it's been a minute. This is my newer content, which I think is a little bit better. My older stuff is where the gems are at, but and then there's been a few things online that I've like every few years I'll go viral for something random.
Something
like a
controversial, perhaps, or
decade ago, I don't know if people remember. There's a channel called the Fine Brothers, and they do reaction videos and stuff. They were trying to trademark and copyright like reaction videos, like the term react. It was a big deal. And they got a lot of backlash for it. And then they told people, okay, well, we're not going to take down anybody's videos and this and that. And they took one of my videos down and I made a video about it. And it was like a real low key, relaxed video saying, hey, I got my video taken down. And then next thing you know, it was like front page of Reddit, like the entire Reddit, not like a subreddit, but like reddit.com. It was like number 4 trending worldwide. And this was like 2016. I remember I was like, damn, dude, I'm going to hit like 500,000 subscribers tonight. Like it was like picking up. I think I went from like 8 to like 15,000 like in like a weekend
from just that one video.
I didn't capitalize though. This is when I was like, oh, I'm scared to do drama and scared to talk about people and I don't want to rock the boat. And I should have
ruffle feathers.
I should have milked it. But that was one thing that happened. There was a few other things like this last couple of years, man. I've been butting heads with everybody from like Keemstar to like Review Tech USA to like just off and on. I'm cool with Keemstar now though, but we kind of had like our little headbutt thing and stuff like that. So
you don't shy away from the drama these days.
Oh no, especially because everything is monetizable, and I'll admit that now. I definitely embrace that.
Monetize the haters, and who's not a hater? Vice Baby gifting 10 more memberships. What are you doing?
She's naked, and she's not wearing any clothes too.
Thank
What's
you so
that
much,
from?
Vice Baby. That is from Thumbtanic. There's the Steve Odekirk who did the Kung Pao Enter the Fist film.
Kung Pao? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole line of parody thumb-based movies. So there's Thumb Wars, Thumbtanic, Bat Thumb, the Thumb Father.
I didn't know there was like a whole series. Interesting.
It's a whole thing. It's a
I'll
whole
have to
thing.
look
It's
into it.
it's totally retarded.
Well, I'm still waiting
And
for the sequel that they teased at the end of Kung Pao when they acted like a fake trailer preview thing for it, and it
the
never
Dirty
came out. I
French,
thought it was going to be real.
Dirty French Evil Council.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
think we'll be
movie. I
waiting
used to
for
watch the
that.
heck of that. When that came out, I was actually working at a movie theater, and I saw that movie
I
so
get
many
that.
times just because I was a projectionist there.
So I have some notes here. So
Uh-oh.
sir, you've written a book.
Oh boy, yes, I have.
What's that
I'm
about? What's
okay.
going
So
on with that?
contrary to popular belief, and I don't know how much your audience knows me. I'm actually kind of like a very shy person, kind
Get
of.
out of here.
No, a little bit. When when I feel new, like you know what I mean. No, I wrote a book. It's about it's kind of like an autobiography. Because I'm an indie wrestler. I wrestle independently, like on the Texas circuit, but I've also been like different states and stuff. So I wrote a book kind of about like my experience with it and stuff like that. This is my 24th year doing it. I started when I was like in a sophomore in high school, but it came out a couple years ago. I am trying to work on other books though. This was just like the break the ice kind of, put it out there. If you're on Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free. If you're on Audible, whatever Audible has, they have like a subscription service. You can actually listen to it. I narrated the Audible.
I was going to ask.
Yeah,
Do we get to hear you read it to us? That's awesome.
It was like 6 hours. It was like 6 hours, and then the paperback. I think there's like a preview. But if you're like, if you're Audible, I think maybe Prime has free Audible or something, and then Kindle Unlimited is like something else. But it's on there. I have a few ideas for another book. I don't know if I always want to write non stuff about me or stuff. Like I kind of came across as me like, I don't want to say tooting my own horn, but some people that criticize me were like, "Whoa, this guy's making himself a big deal." It's like, no, I was just telling my story, and like, I want to write fun stuff, so I have ideas and things like that because I can't draw. I see everybody with all their comics and stuff. I'm like, man, I can't draw, and I have an English degree, so I finally used it, doing that.
Awesome. So do you have any like
A Mexican with an English degree, by the way, for all you Mexicans watching, be more like Eric.
Yeah, magna cum laude as well. So people think I'm stupid. I forgot everything I learned though. Once getting a degree was like, I don't want to say it was tough, but it burnt me out from unless I'm getting graded, I try not to read or write. Like
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I had to read and write for grades. Now I don't work on my grammar anymore. I don't do any of that unless it's like job or grade related. I'm just like chilled now. I don't know.
So did you initially go into that area of study because it was something you enjoyed, and then it was just like demand, and then burnout, and you're like, that's not fun for me anymore. I don't want to do it.
It's always fun. Like I've always had a soft spot for literature and things like that. But then I turned it into like a teaching degree on top of that, which I never thought I would ever try to go into education because I hated school when I was like in middle school, high school, like that. I mean, the social life was awesome. I would give a heartbeat to go back to high school just to do the hangout and the vibe and all that. But as far as like the whole like going to school and listening and doing homework, I hated it. And I'm a night owl too, so you can't be a teacher and be a night owl. So it was usually the only class I was really like spot on with. And when I went back to college, I was just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, and did it and had a lot of fun. I was like took me forever to graduate though, because I did my associates and then I took like a 6-year fucking break. I was like, screw that. Took like a 6-year break and then I went back. So
Begrudgingly, or were you like refreshed and reinvigorated and went back in?
I went back in ready. I think I was just like, I was at my office job at the time and we got laid off. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this and go back to school and try something else. So
Okay. So did you end up doing any teaching once you
A little
got
bit.
the degree?
Then I realized it wasn't for me. I was like, yeah, I can't deal with. There was like so much weird like bull crap that went on in the educational system that you see a lot of it now. Like, just certain, nonsense that they're trying to put into the curriculums and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I can't jive with this, but
How long ago was that you were seeing it before it was like really obvious in your face for
so
everyone else?
I like 2015, 16,
Mm.
17, like right before Trump got in the first time. So you're starting to see like that stuff, but it just kind of, and then when the pandemic hit, I kind of like took that as a sign to like chill.
Roger that. But so for everyone who wants to buy the book, his link tree is in the description. His Twitter X account and his YouTube are all in the description. So go follow, go buy.
Thank you.
Do the
Yeah.
things to support Mr. Eric here.
I think if you just Google like 8-bit Eric book, it should come up. I've seen like used copies on eBay, but I think eBay gets like
Really?
technically it's used if it doesn't sell somewhere, because I think you could do like a certain distribution thing with Amazon where they will send it out to people that buy books wholesale, because I've seen it listed on halfpricebooks.com and like barnesandnobles.com and stuff like that, just not in the store. So I think they distribute to eBay too, like they might have a store or something like that. I do check when I go into thrift stores though, just to randomly check and see if maybe it ended up in there or something like that, or the library or something like that. Because I've seen shirts of mine, my YouTube shirts. I've seen my YouTube shirt like in a thrift store before, which was kind of funny. Yeah, I've seen that. That was kind of funny. And random people too. Like there was a landscaper that was wearing a shirt of mine, and my friend sent me the photo. He's like, dude, the dude who do my yard is wearing a shirt of yours. And he said he has no idea who you are, that he just bought the shirt like at Goodwill. I was like, wow.
Oh, no.
I was like, that's random.
Ouch. Angry Badger gifting a Moxie Day membership. I remember my own name. Thank you, Angry Badger.
I beat it last night 3 different times so I could see the. That's my face I made.
Nice.
Thank you, Badger. So I just noticed your book came out in 2023. So
yeah,
almost exactly 2 years ago. So
yeah. So the reason why it came about was because I do a lot of conventions, and I usually just sell like doubles of like my video games or t-shirts, and the shirts kind of started not moving as much. And it's like you spend $250, $300 on shirts, and then certain sizes sell, certain don't. So for like a while, I was carrying a whole bunch of like mediums that nobody was buying, and I was like, yeah, I should have gotten fatter sizes, because like
it's in a medium these days.
Yeah, true. A lot of the gamers that are at these conventions are like, do you have a 3 or a 4? And I'm like, yeah, and those sell quick. Larges sell quick. Mediums once in a while, like especially if there's like female people that are like buying, but those don't happen too much anymore. Usually when I'm at a con and a cute girl comes to the table and they're like, hi, blah 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 blah, they go, oh, my boyfriend, he's over there, but he's too scared to come say hi to you. That's happened like a lot of times. So it started coming to the point where I'm like, all right, where's your husband and boyfriend? Like before they even
just right out the gate.
And they're like, oh, he's over there. And I'm like, okay, well, you can
spare yourself the awkward.
He could come say hi, or else I'm just taking you out for a beer after stealing from you.
Vice Baby, book bought.
Oh, no
Salute
kidding.
To you,
Thank you.
Sir.
I appreciate that. Make sure anybody buys it or reads it, whether it's Kindle Unlimited or whatever, please leave a review. And I'd appreciate that. That'd go a long way.
Awesome.
So it seems like you did some interesting notes. I want to see what you have or what you don't have.
I don't know.
I never get interviewed. This is fresh. Usually it's like, so what games are you playing right now?
Bitch, I literally interviewed you on my.
But not like this. Usually Usually it's like, what games you looking forward to playing? It's like
it was almost all about your wrestling stuff, bitch.
Yeah, but she's not asking me wrestling questions, really.
He hasn't been interviewed by a girl in a while.
Yeah, that's refreshing too. A actual girl.
I'll give you that.
There you go. Jerry D. Sills for 5. Thank you, sir. When life gives you hell, an iron soul will soon prevail. A fire deep inside a heart overcomes the hard part. So stand and smile, enjoy victory, smile. Our friendly neighborhood Sith Lord poet, Jerry, thank you so much.
Nice. I can appreciate poetry.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy some anime.
Anime. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, talking to women is an art. Yeah, so this isn't all going to just be an interview. This is a little just getting to
I
know.
like it. I like it.
Getting to know all about you. Also, as far as t-shirts go, have you ever thought or imagined yourself as a merman?
I have not. Why is that? Somebody drew me as a merman or what?
No, I think this should give you the inspiration to, go
Well,
and do something.
I have seen this. Oh, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen where the girl almost drowns.
The girl almost drowned? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's like she's a bigger girl too, and she's like drowning.
No.
I've never thought about myself being a merman, to be completely honest.
You've just been
That kind of
yourself.
freaks me out though. Like holding your breath underwater kind of freaks me out. It's kind of weird.
Merchandise. You can be anything. You can be a merman, you could be a centaur, you could be whatever. Don't limit yourself.
Yeah. No, yeah, for real. I've had a few
with
but
the McRib and French fry in hand. See, there's a whole world.
Most of my merch is like wrestling parody, like so it'd be like a wrestling inspired shirt, but with me on it.
Lucha mask.
Although I did start doing I made like an 8 beer Eric merch, where it's like a beer. I haven't made them like physically; they're just on Teespring, but it's like a beer thing because I had some pretty wild drunk streams at the beginning of this year, so pretty wild. I had a pretty wild one with New Blackstreet actually too.
Oh no!
I think I killed a bottle of vodka on it.
Oh, God. I was just talking with them on Friday with Guccimus, but yeah, they're a rowdy bunch over there. Ooh, okay. As we're in the getting to know you stage, because this is our first time streaming together, which movie would you say traumatized you the most as a child? Like, are we talking All Dogs Go to Heaven, A Never Ending Story?
So traumatized, like in a growing up, like okay, that made me realize facts about life, or traumatized, like I'm scared to have my feet on the edge of the bed, scared.
Yes. So you've got like the dip scene in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You have the severed heads in that Wizard of Oz Return to
the Return to Oz was scary.
Yes. Terrifying.
There was like a live action Alice in the Looking Glass with the Jabberwocky. That was scary as fuck too. Did you ever see that?
I don't think I saw that one. No, that one missed me.
That was like in the 80s, early 90s. But as far as like movies that like really like, I wouldn't say traumatized, but like broke my heart, made me like emotional. Homeward Bound, Milo and Otis, Fox and the Hound, stuff like that.
Land Before Time.
Yeah, Land Before Time. But as far as like actual like scaring me to death, Chucky, like Child's Play, like always to this day I'll still have nightmares of Chucky. And
I wasn't allowed to watch that.
Oh, well, he's my favorite, but I still have nightmares of Chucky. But now I'm older, I could fight him in the dream, if that makes sense. When I was a kid, I couldn't. So
do you actually have dreams where you're like fighting Chucky?
Yeah, I've had a few.
Really?
I have pretty weird dreams, man. I have weird, like I always have dreams that like all of a sudden in this house I find like a third level that I've never been in. Like oh, there's a whole new level of the house, and there's like and like a side of it's like actually like another, like with a kitchen and like a mini apartment. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that.
Is it like any sort of mystical, or is it just like, oh, that's a
it's just
renovation
like,
I never noticed before?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I never came on this side of the house.
Phrasing. Jerry D. Sills for 2. Favorite wrestler of all time? 8-Bit Eric, Dusty Rhodes for me.
Dusty's a good one. As a kid, it was Sting, but as an adult and as somebody that wrestles like now, Ric Flair, who I've had the pleasure of meeting a couple times. There's a few. There's Ric Flair, Sting, Bret Hart, Macho, of course Hogan. But yeah, Ric Flair's the greatest of all time.
Just be happy with your vagina. You got it already. Don't have to make a new one. And if you got a penis, just keep on it. Don't cut it off.
I like John C. Reilly.
Thank you, Jerry. So on that note of childhood trauma, aka character development and all the things, kids today just don't understand. And this was a great little clip that I saw on Instagram.
Was giving up me. Dear sweet
Oh yeah.
Little montage.
I don't have a mother either. Dad, gotta get up. We gotta go home.
Yeah.
The disappearing friend mystery.
But kids these days, they get this one.
Yeah. All Dogs Go to Heaven was pretty rough. Yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven was pretty rough.
Do you know the real story?
Yeah, that the kid was murdered.
I didn't know that until literally like this past year.
Yeah.
I had this
I think they finished it. And then she was murdered before it even came out. And
no, they didn't finish it. So that whole scene where he's talking to her and he's like already dead and he's going to heaven. Burt Reynolds is giving the whole thing. She was already dead and they finished it after her death. And so him talking to her apparently was a super like emotional ordeal for him because it was obviously traumatizing for everybody. I had no idea.
Well, Ducky from Land Before Time, she died too.
It's the same girl.
It is? Oh wow, I didn't know that. So what was she recording lines for both movies at the same time?
Yes.
That sucks.
I know. So
rest in peace.
You know, I was re-traumatized as a 40-year-old woman, and I don't know what to do with myself about it. So I'm just gonna compartmentalize once again, not think about it until I do, and it's like ugly cry.
There was something somebody said in the chat.
He found out the day he recorded the
Damn, that's rough. I would have to have like a grieving. I'd have to be like, hey, can y'all give me a minute? You know, I would have to ask for a minute. That's pretty rough to expect a coworker to hey, I'm gonna scan back up in your chat. There was something I saw that I wanted to answer, but I guess I lost it.
Leon,
when am I gonna grow a Gandalf beard? I had one actually for a while, but I trimmed it. It started getting in the way. Every time I ate something, it was always like, and I'm the worst. Even with this, I'll be eating, and unless it's ice cream, I won't know there's something in my beard. Like I'll feel the ice cream, but I'll be eating, and then I'll just have like nacho cheese or something, and I'm just like, oops, sorry.
You know, it's a little snack for later. Something crusty. You can, So, avid gamer, author, all the things. Perhaps
Wrestler.
merman in the future.
Actor.
Oh, he just threw the acting thing out there.
What?
Yeah, I was in a few movies. One of them's
really.
One of the ones I have a starring role in is on Tubi, actually. Tubi, Amazon, and Apple.
Provide name, sir.
Adventures in Game Chasing. It's with my friends called the Game Chasers. They have a YouTube channel where they go flea market hunting. It's kind of like American Pickers, but it's available on Amazon and all that. But if you go to Tubi, it's free to watch with commercials.
Okay.
And that was me in 2019. I was way fatter than I am now. I lost weight since then, so I'm happier. Took us a while.
I did not know that. Thank you, Leon.
Yeah, it was
more you know.
We had to take like a year break after filming to finish it because, of course, half the people that work on movies in Hollywood bought into that pandemic and they didn't want to work on it. But we had like a staff, like that was a full movie. That was like, I thought it was just gonna be me, my friends, and then like some random college kid holding the boom mic and the camera. And I walked on set and there was like 50 people I didn't recognize and ladies with clipboards and headsets on shouting at us the second we got there. And I had to go to wardrobe and had to get mic'd up and told to sit somewhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I looked at my friend. I was like, dude, are you serious? And he was even caught off guard because he was the director, writer of it. He was like, hey, just go with it. And I was like, all right. And then I was scared because like we had stuff happen. Like I learned you have to just adapt. Like the original scene that we were supposed to film first involved the vehicle of the movie, but the vehicle broke down on the way to set that morning.
Oh no.
Plan B, which was a scene of me being on the toilet. And it was in one of those small bathrooms, like at a bar where it's literally just like the toilet and the sink. And the camera guy, he was literally sitting in the sink, like his ass in the sink, the camera. And then this cute girl who was like his like sound speeds, like clip, like right there with the monitor. And then everybody else, I had probably like 50 people outside the bathroom watching like on the preview. Never acted a day in my life. And so if you guys do watch the movie, the scene where you see me on a toilet, that was the first officially filmed thing of the whole, like, we did 3 weeks straight. We only had 2 days off, and it was 12-hour days for 3 weeks.
But I mean, fortunately, you had plenty of experience of sitting on a toilet. So
yes, I had that. But when you're sitting on the toilet and you're just, I wasn't like butt naked, like pants down. I still had my underwear on, but it was still embarrassing because the girl was pretty cute, and she was like,
"Oh no!"
I could have reached off camera like this and touched her knee. That's like how close they were to me.
You know what?
Those are my buddies.
You just got to put it all out there, see what happens.
And then I was also cameoed. I cameoed in a few other movies. One of them is on Tubi. It's called Simp. And it's based on a true story where an Instagram model got kidnapped.
Oh.
On a shoot. But I just cameo in that one. This one I'm like in the movie. So
this one?
Yeah, that's my friend's movie.
Okay. Wow. Learning so much about you. So this was based on a true story? Yeah, based on true events.
See, so technically based on true events, you could be like the baseline of it, and then you could be creative. So
you can get pretty wild and loose with it, right?
Yeah.
Just based on true events.
And I've been wanting to make like other movies and write stuff and things like that, but I have some good ideas in the back of my head. I need to figure out how to get them done. So if anybody watching this makes movies, let me know.
I think the first movie that I don't know, I was a young teenager probably at the time, The Perfect Storm or A Perfect Storm.
Oh yeah.
Where at the end of it, it said based on true events. I had this epiphany then. Behave tonight. Oh God. I had this epiphany then. It's like, hey, wait a second. They didn't know about all those things that we just watched in the movie. This is all imagined based on true events, because I went in as this like wide-eyed teenage kid thinking, oh, this is a true story. And then it's like, wait a second. How did they know? They didn't? What?
Well, it's kind of like when Blair. It was kind of like when
what?
It was kind of like when Blair Witch came out. Everybody was like, based on a true story. That was like one of the first like found footage movies. And at the end, it's all, well, sorry, spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't seen it. At the end, it's like, and they were never found, and the lady's on the loose. And it's like, I remember everybody in the theater started screaming, like, oh my God, oh no. And then it's like, that movie, it wasn't the greatest at the time, but it definitely revolutionized the way for like Paranormal Activity, VHS, all the stuff that we see today.
Interesting. Weird times. Oh, so I was going to ask you, we were talking about you being a gamer, and then we got sidetracked because you're also an actor. Have you ever had an experience where you had your mic on and like something really super embarrassing had happened?
Like a DSP event?
Sure.
Well, you know what happened with DSP? He had the camera on, and before he went live, he was handling business, and then he realized the camera's on. No, I have not.
Oh, I don't.
Now,
I didn't catch that one.
I have had the phone on without realizing, and I have had a live stream on without realizing, but thankfully I didn't do anything. Didn't say anything, didn't do anything. Like with the phone thing, it was just my asshole friend. He was one of the ones in the movie. He literally just sat there for a half hour spying on me to see if he could find something to nuke me with. Like me and my friends have weird relationships. We try to get dirt on each other. We have our own little fucking black book of nonsense that, you know, we're like, dude, if you mess with me, I'm gonna nuke you, I swear to God. And then it's like, oh well, I'll nuke you back. You get me, I'll nuke every single one of you in this chat.
See, like with my friends, at least the online ones, we just like clip each other and, you know,
Yeah. Well, I'm in group chats that have shenanigans in them, so I'll leave it at that. And it's fun stuff, but yeah, at conventions there's a lot of funny, silly stuff too. So
I can't find the clip, but there was this thing that I had seen and it kind of made me laugh. And since I have not played any sort of like the those types of console, but like multiplayer types of games, this one cracked me up. Rossi, Shark King. Hey, Goochmas.
So I was playing my game, Black Ops 6, and I was on speaker with like 40 people, and Abby doesn't know how video games work. So she just turned over in the bed, looked at me and said, come over here and give me a good wienering. And everybody lost their mind. She said, go over here and give me a good wienering. I said, my mic's on.
That's not too bad.
Wienering.
No, I mean, but that's not too bad. It's funny, but it's not too bad. Like I wouldn't be embarrassed by that.
Well, it shows that you're not an incel. You've got a woman asking for it. I mean, it's kind of
like I wouldn't be embarrassed by it. Like I know I've said and done sillier stuff to embarrass people, so that wouldn't have made me. I mean, it's cute.
It's cute. It's funny. It's not embarrassing so much, but it's funny. But Rossi, with super sticker, which super sticker was it?
That's one thing I don't like is it never shows you what the sticker is.
Yeah, I have to have another window up with the chat from my stream so that I can see the super stickers.
Never have I lightly caressed the angular frame that is my torso. Now I can love myself.
What's that from?
That is from the Mighty Boosh.
I've never heard of it.
Have you heard? You probably heard of Old Greg. I have a mangina. I'm Old Greg.
The only mangina thing I've heard was from Step Brothers when they say, what's his name has a mangina. I haven't seen that. I'll have to look into it. That's interesting. I thought it was just like a cheap porno or something. I was like, what the fuck? Because he just started touching himself.
Hi there.
I've not seen this.
Who are you? I'm Old Greg. Pleased to meet you. What do you want? Maybe I should ask you the same question. What you doing in my waters?
You should definitely look up the Mighty Boosh.
Okay, I that is like 100% first time I've ever even seen that. Interesting.
Drunk and or high, even better, but even sober, fan-freaking-tastic. It's weird. It's a British program.
Oh, that's why. Because I don't really watch British stuff. I don't know, British and Canadian broadcasting. I'm like, I'm like the other day somebody told me about Reboot, which is like a cartoon or something.
Yeah, from the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I've never heard of it. Bro, I don't like. Sorry if you're Canadian in this chat. I can't watch Canadian TV. I can't.
The Saturday morning cartoons in America. Like
and Saturday mornings, I slept in as a kid.
I'm a little confused about the vintage of 8-bit era.
No, it's Saturday morning for me. I would sleep until like 1, and then I would watch like Batman the animated series and Spider-Man, X-Men, Power Rangers.
Those were in the afternoons. At like you start the animation block at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
You get home from school.
I wasn't a morning dude, but they showed him in the weekend. They showed him in the weekend too.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So yeah, like the whole like Tiny Toon Adventures, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck.
Kids these days are weird. Like they wake their parents up. Me, I would let them sleep because I wouldn't have to do chores or anything. I would just stay in my room You come and wake me up. I ain't waking your ass up.
My kid, when she wants to get away with whatever she wants to get away with in the morning, she sees that I'm still sleeping. She'll close my door and just do her thing, stay very quiet. And I'm like, is she in the house right now? It's like,
wait, did Scott just call me a Canadian?
A Canadian that boycott Canadian TV? He's not a Canadian.
I'm not Canadian. I'm Texan.
Texan. But you did say that you lived in Southern California.
Yeah, I was there for work. In 2018, my friend was developing an app on phone that was going to be like a TV streaming app type of thing, like how people are doing the zero cord, like, you know, cord free cable type of crap. So he started a startup company and he asked me out there, and he was like, yeah, dude, you could, we'll share an apartment. And, you know, it was like the person that funded
stuff on the weekends.
Huh? What's up?
Do gay stuff on the weekends.
Yeah,
you know,
part of that. So basically he had an investor that invested enough, and part of that was also he would he gave us an apartment right there, 1600 Vine, off of Hollywood and Vine. So we stayed at the apartment, and the rent was already paid for the time that we were there.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll move to Hollywood and go and party and work on this thing. And we were there about a year because we couldn't get additional funding. It was a really tough industry. We sold it off eventually, but it's all right.
Would you say in your experience I mean, you do have Beaner in your profile.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Would you say that stereotypes are valid, or are they offensive?
I like stereotypes. I like old school wrestling, old school, like video games and stuff where like, oh, this guy's the villain, this guy's the drunk, this guy's like Punch Out. Like everybody was from a different country. They all had a stereotype. Or in wrestling, like old school WWF, you know, there was a Sheik, there was a Russian, there was an Oriental guy, there was, you know, like I like old school, everybody being a character. And that's the way I like it. Is it offensive? Sure. I don't care though. You know, like, you know, I think things are, if something gets you to react in a negative or positive manner, I think that's a good thing.
Just to feel something these days.
Yeah.
This was pretty funny to me.
What is this? Popeyes.
Those look good.
The military is a breath of fresh air because all stereotypes are real. It's okay. Don't be offended, foo. All my boys out here who don't know how to swim, chomping down on some Popeyes. That's red inside. I know it's fucking Kool-Aid bit. And then my bro, Pablo Jose, got the motherfucking ricey with the tacos and beans, bro. This is what you call a properly developed fighting force.
Yes.
I would have gone for the tacos. Those look good.
Tacos look good, but I'm not going to lie. I like fried chicken. Like my top foods are hamburgers first, pizza second, maybe, I don't know, for sure hot dogs and pizza. I mean, hamburgers and pizza for sure, top two, maybe fried chicken. Tacos are up there, but I'm Mexican. It's like, if I could get away with not eating Mexican food, I'll do it. Because, you know, if I don't have to eat rice and beans, I won't do it.
Really?
Yeah, because
I grew up thinking I was
I'm Mexican.
I grew up thinking, yeah,
but like, you know,
you get tired of it.
I mean, I can't. I don't ever get tired of hamburgers. I don't ever get tired of pizza.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
I'm so fat when it comes to hamburgers that I literally will. I will literally, like, let's say I have to go somewhere, like 11, 12, like in the daytime. I'll go get like a drink and a burger, and then when I finish what I'm doing on the way back, I'll go and get another burger and a drink. And then later I might be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go again. Like I will go to McDonald's 3 times in one day. I don't always get fries. I always just get like McDoubles and like a drink or something like that. Like a Diet Coke. I'm weird like that. I'll get like the 0 calorie, or I'll get like nuggets, but I rarely eat fries. So
really,
yeah.
Fascinating.
I will
Fascinating
literally
behavior.
Or maybe I'll just be like, hey, there's a wind. Like if I go a certain direction, I'll be like, okay, there's a Wendy's on the way to that, so I'll stop in the Wendy's.
You map it out based on.
Yeah. And then for a while, I was doing like certain things, like Mondays. I was doing Chick-fil-A Mondays, because my theory is that's the first day of the week that Chick-fil-A opens, so that's going to be the freshest, best, like brand new food they're going to have for the week. And plus, I hate Mondays, so Chick-fil-A makes Mondays better.
I can follow the thought process. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Well, the Popeyes in my area is kind of like out of the way. So if I'm going to go to the Popeyes, I'm going to pass everything else. So I'd probably end up eating something else before I even get to the, if that makes sense. Like if I'm like, man, I'm going to go to Popeyes, I'll be like, oh, I'm passing the McDonald's. Oh, I'm passing the Burger King. I'm passing the Panda Express. I'm passing this barbecue joint. I'm passing this Mexican
so
place.
Many options.
I'm passing the Little Caesars. I'm passing the Chick-fil-A. I'm passing the Taco Bell. Like literally like all that's like within 10 minutes of me. Like, so.
Okay.
Like there's a place called, I don't know if you have it in California, Freddy's Frozen Custard.
I don't think so.
That place is great. Y'all don't have Whataburger. That's one thing that I fucking missed when I lived in California was Whataburger. The closest one to Los Angeles is in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, I've never been to Whataburger.
Y'all have
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, I went to In-N-Out when I was over there because there was one off of Sunset, and then I would go there. But there was a Jimmy John's next to it, and I 9 times out of 10 I'll choose Jimmy John's over
In-N-Out.
Over In-N-Out, yeah.
Oh no!
Get a beach club. Get that lettuce wrapped. So if you get it lettuce wrapped, they put more cheese and more guac in it, and then just great.
You have this whole like Rolodex of like fast foods and their offerings.
Chili's is top though. Like if I'm getting like a sit down place, it's Chili's. Chili's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Or Olive Garden. Chili's or Olive Garden. Maybe Denny's.
I don't think I've been to an Olive Garden since circa 2007.
It's pretty good. But no, yeah, Whataburger's good. If you get a chance, Whataburger's good. But don't get silly and do like all the weird stuff first. Like they have like right now they have a Pico de Gallo burger. There's also like a Monterey Melt and all that. Yeah, no, just get a regular Whataburger first so you can try it. And then explore because they got different stuff. That's what I do like about In-N-Out is y'all's menu is we have it now over here.
Got the fundamentals.
It's basic. It's do you want a single, triple? Do you want a single, double, triple? Do you want French fries or not? Here's the shakes. It's like,
and then you can venture out into the secret menu options.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. I've tried so many times to get like food videos going, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I was doing a series called Fat Gamer where I would just like make weird concoctions. Like when they made the Doritos Mountain Dew, I made my own version of it at home. Like I just got Mountain Dew and I blended it with actual Doritos and tried it.
No.
Yeah.
No. Have you tried any like mukbang streams?
People keep telling me to do that, but then I hate when I'm watching people eat on streams.
Do the full ASMR like smack in your mouth
but then sometimes I can't help it but eat. When I stream, I get hungry. Like even if I eat right before I push start, I get hungry. Like I don't know what it is. I just like I'm dying for food.
But I'm hungry, Mama. 101 Dalmatians. Oh boy. Have you? I'm sure you're familiar with the stereotype, or maybe you've seen it in real life. I worked for a company where we did pull day laborers from like the nearest like Home Depot parking lot.
Yeah, Mexicans.
It's a thing. So I grew up in a predominantly Mexican Hispanic community. And what I'd always appreciate is, wherever you go, you see panhandlers. They're never Mexican. Mexicans always are selling something. They're hustling. They're working for it.
Yeah.
Mad respect. So this one's a little wholesome one. Made me laugh.
Ocupa chamba, ocupamos a 3. Vámonos. Primeros 3, suban. ¡Nos vamos!
¿Cómo andamos? Pásale, pásale. ¿Estás listo para jale hoy?
Sí,
estamos listos.
Ojalá.
¿Ustedes han ido a Knott's Berry Farm?
Ya, yo la verdad no.
No, nunca.
it's a theme
Vamos a
park,
probar
yeah.
unas montañas rusas, ¿eh? Wow. Ya vamos a la casa, ¿no? Ya, pues sí, ¿para qué más?
I
That's
thought it was
cute.
cute.
It breaks
could
my
be
heart
totally
when you
set
see.
up and they could all be as Theos, but
It makes me sad when I see older gentlemen like out on the street waiting for jobs like that. That does break my heart a
Yeah.
little bit. But that
It
is
does.
that is fun though to see them do that. I've heard so much about Knott's Berry Farm, but even when I was over there, I didn't get to go. I always wanted to go to Six Flags when I was over there. Magical Mountain didn't get to go. I did go to Universal and California Adventure though when I was there. But I love theme parks. I'm scared of heights, but I'll ride roller coasters all day. It's weird. Like,
what if they promise you burgers at the top?
no, like I do ride roller coasters. Like, I'll do it, even though I'm scared
You'll
of
do
heights.
it.
Even though I'm scared of
Okay.
heights, I will ride it. Yeah, like because here in San Antonio we have Fiesta Texas, so I used to have like a season pass to that, and then I had the deluxe dining pass too. So you get like the lunch, the dinner, and then the unlimited soda fountain drink thing. So I would just spend that. I would wait till they do like the deals. They have like a Labor Day or something like that, Memorial Day like special where it's cut and you get it for the year. And at the time I was loaded, so I would just buy like friends because I wanted people to go with. So I'd be like, "Hey, it's your birthday here, season pass. Let's go, motherfucker!" Like every time I want to go, let's go. And since I had the dining, I would just go to eat sometimes. I'd be like, "Man, I'm hungry. I'm just gonna go eat. I'm gonna go to Six Flags and eat, and then maybe ride a roller coaster." Yeah, like I'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go
spin out.
I'm gonna go see what's going on at the park. Maybe do like a lap around, ride everything, eat something, and go home." It was very convenient.
Very convenient. Poor Badger went to Six Flags as a kid for his birthday just to see the Batman stage show, and it was closed.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the one in Dallas Fort Worth used to be badass. When I was in elementary school, they had a Batman Returns show, and it was badass.
Oh man. Ooh, so I don't know if you saw, but they're Mexican, so you must know about this story. I'm joking. But these, so I'm in a little bit of a pickle as far as like, is it a set or is it a couple of, or is it just conjoined twins? You don't have any other like classification for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gaggle of geese.
I haven't seen this particular conjoined twins thing, but I have seen other things online where they'll show like conjoined twins that one of them's married to somebody, and people are always like, "What happens when the two that are married want to have sex?" or something like that. And
they all do. Spoiler.
Well, here's my question, because you can't see underneath the dress. Do they share two legs, or do they both have two legs?
Oh. You know what? I think we can. Yep, I'm gonna share something else here. They have two legs,
so they both share one pair.
Reproductive bits, one, and two legs.
So they only have one urethra.
Yes.
And, okay. So technically, is that other person even their own person? Is what I want to know.
Well, you've probably seen this other story of conjoined twins, that the blonde ones, one of them got married in recent past. And they went to college. They had to pay for 2 tuitions.
That's fucked.
But they got a job as teachers making 1 salary.
That's fucked. That's fucked, actually.
They have 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 heads. And they had to pay for 2 separate college tuitions and make 1 salary as a professional.
That sucks, though, man. Like that would terrify me to be conjoined like that.
Yeah. So in that particular case, because the question does come up, right? So you get married one twin gets married and they have intimate relations with their spouse. And in that particular case with the blondes, she had said that she just reads a book, puts on music, like tunes it out, even though she's experiencing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to get like super incel sexual, but like in this case, you want to do certain positions, you're kind of like fucked.
Limited, right?
Like you're gonna be face down or on your side or forced to be standing or forced to have a naked dude's wiener like a foot away from your face. Like you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. So in this particular case, Carmen and Lupita, who approved of the marriage despite identifying as asexual and aromantic. So she's like, I'm out. But how out is she really? And despite the fact they share the same reproductive system.
And then here's the other thing that would suck. What if, okay, so let's say the one on the left has to go to work at 8 a.m. and the other one doesn't work there. You got to go to fucking work anyway. To like another job. How's that work?
Oh.
I'm sure they get disability, so they didn't have to have a
Absolutely.
a job. But okay, so what like what had you forced the other one to wake up? Like, hey, I'm awake. I'm fucking hungry. Come on. And the other one's like, I don't want to get up. Like, who controls the legs?
I don't know how it works. I don't know, but apparently they have a good sense of humor because they are often featured in these sketch comedy bits.
Yeah.
That I didn't realize it was them, and I'm like, well, duh. How many of them are there running around? You know, like
They look a lot
really
shorter than I thought they were. That other photo, they look kind of tall.
Well, he must not be that tall.
No, I mean, like right there, they look normal. On the other side, they look like a dwarf almost.
Yeah, that's not one of the best pictures. But this. I've been following this dude's sketches for some time, and when I first saw the post on Twitter X of the one's marriage, she had 4 hands. Oh no! I was like, oh my god, it's them. It has to be. Oh.
And Wordbin asked the question I want to know, man. What happens if one dies before the other, man? That's scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
They share a heart, though, right? They have to share a heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Stickers on their fucking foreheads, so I remember which one pissed me off that day. I don't want to hit the wrong one, and I always do. Ow! I'm so sorry, baby. I meant to strike the other one.
You're a bad mom.
They like to switch them sometimes, but I notice.
We never switch them.
You lying two-faced whores.
That's funny.
It's so bad, but like they have an excellent sense of humor. Like this is one of their Instagram pages.
Okay. You know what? Good on them.
Exactly.
What's the age expectancy of conjoined twins?
Oh, I haven't been morbid enough to look it up.
Let me look.
Just
says it says it depends. 68.
So in other news, apparently a Japanese scientist found a way to delete the chromosome linked to the disorder of Down syndrome, and it was community noted, which didn't really disprove the statement, but it needed to be elaborated on more. So may have found a way to eliminate the chromosome linked to Down syndrome, which is amazing, right? About 5,700 babies a year are born with Down syndrome in the US alone, and the most common chromosomal abnormality. I mean, I have a child on the spectrum, right? If there was a way to remove that or, prevent it like in vitro in the womb, yeah, I would have been like, yeah, take that part out. We don't want that. It's fine.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
But the people on the internet are doing what people on the internet do. And they're basically saying that it's genociding a wonderful, loving group of people.
Oh, God.
Why would you? It's an abnormality. It's a disorder. Why would you want to perpetuate like having more babies with it if you can prevent?
Would you want to find a cure for it or something? But it's also there's like those weirdos out there like to be disable list. They like in there people that purposely try to get themselves blind so they have a disability and
The
shit like
disability
that.
fetishists.
Yeah, people are fucking weird, dude. That is basically the plot for Jurassic Park, somebody said.
Really?
I mean, you mess with the chromosomes. I'm not gonna lie though, I do find like I've met a lot of cool people that have Down syndrome and stuff.
Sure.
And some of the reels I see on Instagram, even though some of them I'm going to hell for laughing at them, some of them are actually really funny. Like there's that one where it's like, if you're not at Chick-fil-A, where you at? And then it shows the Down syndrome guy going, me and my mom and my dad, we're at McDonald's. That one makes me laugh every time. And then of course the breakfast, that one's great too.
Oh, breakfast.
Yeah, what is going on here? Breakfast? That one gets me.
Yeah. So people like this. So the most compassionate people are getting deleted from existence because they're seen as an issue. God,
that's retarded. How did I not see any of this on the internet?
I don't know.
I live like on Twitter. I didn't see any of this.
Yeah, this was, I think it was first reported like a week or so ago, but I'm seeing it on more pages the last couple of days.
God.
But I mean, it's not erasing people that already exist. It's preventing them from having the hardships and the disabilities and inability to do the things,
It's stupid. It'd be like saying that you want a cure for people becoming conjoined twins. Oh, you're genociding conjoined twins. It's like, no, we're preventing people from having disorders, disabilities, anything that prevents them. Like they want to fight for marginalized people and people that aren't, I guess, privileged to live normal lives. And then when you're doing it, you're genociding them. That's retarded.
I mean, Sydney Sweeney's genociding
pun not
enough
intended.
people.
Pun not intended, but that is retarded.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it's insane.
What about Sydney?
But yeah, you have. Pardon?
What about Sydney Sweeney?
Oh, her and her genocide campaign.
Yeah. I've been seeing some pretty fire memes about it, though. I've been seeing people putting like
memes.
Macho Man, Randy Savage, Trump, a few other ones in jeans. I thought about doing one, but we'll see.
You should.
I will. I'll do like the Burt Reynolds laying down on the side.
But in like short shorts, like the short jorts,
I don't have any, but I could make some.
You can make some.
Yeah.
Daisy Duke it.
I could. We'll see. I'll think about it.
Daisy Dukes.
I'll think about it.
Oh my gosh. Holy moly, we're already up on an hour.
That's it? Jeez.
Oh yeah. Well, I have a couple more things. I'm coming through. So are you any sort of an economist?
Like, in what way?
Are you any sort of an expert on strippers and their impact on the economy? Or
I wouldn't call myself an expert on strippers, but I've had my fair experience with strippers.
Beta male.
Not me. So
like,
apparently, historically, strippers have been the best indicator of a recession.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard about this? There's a whole stripper index, apparently. This Asian man explains it to us. They're good with math. So also, I'm 19% Korean. This is the wrong hat for that, but I get the card.
Strippers are the best way to tell if we're in a recession. Let me explain. The stripper index is a recession indicator showing when the economy slows down, so do the tips. When economic times get tougher, non-essential discretionary spendings are the first ones to be cut, like the strip club. Unless you think that's essential. Which is also why we're seeing the whole consumer discretionary sector take the hardest hit this year, even more than tech. This stripper called Botticelli Bimbo posted a tweet in 2022 stating that we're in a recession. She even went to state that strippers are better trend forecasters than any finance bro or marketing exec, and she might be onto something. Because while we didn't go into recession that year, we did have a really bad year for the S&P 500, falling negative 18%. RCI Hospitality is the largest publicly traded company that owns owns and operates Gentleman's Club, and it's down negative 35% year to date. So take it how you want.
Good.
There's also other unusual indicators like the lipstick index, where lipstick sales increase during recessions because people cut back on large luxuries but still keep the small treats like this. Or even something called the hemline index, basically stating that skirt lengths get shorter during times of economic growth. TLDR, the more skin that's showing, the more economic prosperity there is. So if anyone has any friends that works in the adult entertainment industry, please ask them. Our economy needs to know.
Ericonomics, thank you so much.
Interesting.
But
well, I will
was
say
thinking,
this.
Go ahead.
Oh, go on.
No.
I was gonna say the strip clubs in San Antonio area have been kind of jacked up for a while because there's been weird laws that have been put into place about certain guidelines and what could be just how much they could strip and how far you got to be and this and that. It's
Kind of takes the magic out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
You have to be so mindful.
not that I'm a strip club connoisseur or anything like that.
You heard it here,
yeah.
folks. He's a strip club connoisseur.
I don't go to them as much as I used to. There was a period where I would go for lunch 2 or 3 days a week because it was cheap. But
and they had the best wings.
It was steak, potato, and like some vegetables, and then the beer was cheap. So I would just go like 2 or 3 times. But that was a while back. Now there's like weird laws, like you can't even show like your nipple. They all have to wear pasties. No vagina allowed to be seen at all. No fully nude. If the fully nude ones are like out of city limits and they're BYOB.
You can bring your own beer to those places?
Yeah. But they charge you like a $15, $20 cover fee plus a cooler fee. And then they're a little bit more ghetto. You don't want to go to them. You know, I've been in strip clubs where there was full out brawls between the strippers. Like full out brawls, like girls grabbing fucking glasses and launching them like grenades across the fucking.
Do they get more tips that way? Like
no, they're just
it turns into a wrestling match.
No, it got pretty ghetto, and there was like gunshots and stuff like that.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty ghetto.
God.
I'm not racist or anything, but we talked about stereotypes. You walk in, you look for the stereotypes, and then you know if you need to be there or not. Like I'm like, okay,
come back at a different time or a different day of the week. See what the landscape.
Let's go to the one on this side of town instead. Yeah.
Oh
yep.
My God.
Granola got it.
Oh dear. So I was wondering though too, as far as like the stripper index, if it's been impacted at all as far as its reliability, let's say, with the advent of OnlyFans and like Little Tay. I've only heard about Little Tay when there comes.
I've actually met her.
Really?
I met her when I lived in California, when she was peak Little Tay.
Sir, like how many years ago was that about?
Like when you first saw her go viral
like
when
she was like
a kid.
11, 12.
Yeah, when she was stepping on things and throwing that. I met her. She was in my apartment complex in the pool area, and she was totally different in person. She was shy little kid, like kind of like hiding behind her brother and everything. Yeah. And you could just tell at the time, like all the influencers that were around her were just trying to use her for clout. Because that's all 1600 Vine was, the apartment complex. That's where Logan Paul used to live and all that before they got fucking kicked out. But I met her.
A little influencer compound.
Yeah, and I met Woe Vicky, who's the white girl that thinks she's black or acts black. She actually came. Yeah, huh? Yeah, no, that's
How about
that's Bad Baby. That's Bad Baby. Woe Vicky is the one. Woe Vicky was the one who was gonna fight Bad Baby and Little Tay. They met each other.
Oh Lord.
So just the other week, Antonio Brown was tweeting and calling out Woe Vicky. But I met her. She actually was friends with a mutual friend of mine, so she came to like our apartment a few times and hung out. She was really cool. She was a nice lady, nice girl. But
yeah,
you know, I met a few. David Dobrik got to. I went to a house party that David Dobrik ran once. I met like all those guys, even the one that got in trouble, that Dirty Dom guy that got in trouble. I met him.
Dirty Dom. I don't know him.
Yeah, he was the one that got accused of like assaulting girls, and he's the reason why David Dobrik got canceled. Trisha Paytas, met her. A few of them, but yeah, little Tay, I
Trisha
met
Paytas,
her.
didn't she just have a baby?
I think she has like 2
Another
or 3
one?
kids. Yeah.
Oh,
The theory is every time she has a kid, a celebrity dies, like a big celebrity. So they're blaming her for Ozzy and Hogan. I think.
How long did you live in the LA area?
I was there for a year. Yeah.
That's a lot of shenanigans to get up to.
Oh, there was definitely a lot of weird shenanigans, man. And I went to there was like a weird gothic bar I went to that was fucking scary. Like I thought I was gonna get fucking like.
What was it called? Do you remember?
I don't even remember the name, but it was like a lot of those bars there are like speakeasy style, so they have like secret doors and you have to like sneak in.
Bunker?
I don't remember, but I was like, I felt like because I was wearing like a suit and tie, and I felt like I was out of place. I wasn't dressed appropriately. I felt like I should have been like in like a gothic outfit,
latex, and like
yeah. I was just scared, but I saw a couple of people there that I recognized, so I was like, all right, I'm cool, I'm good. Like,
cool. All right, you're safe.
I don't know how to speed you are like on influencers and stuff. Like you heard of Epic Mealtime, right?
No.
Oh, they used to be big. They were like a food channel that make fucked up food. Harley from Epic Mealtime was there, so I hung out with him a little bit, and then there's a few others, and then it was pretty cool. I don't. You know what? Is that the name?
Sinister?
That might be
Sinister was one.
That might have been the one that I went to.
Bar Sinister was open on Sunday nights.
It was fucking dark. It was scary. It was girls were dressed like demons and shit. I was freaking out.
It was a good time.
I was freaking out. I would go to the Beetle. There was a Beetle House bar. I'd go to that one. I'd go to Scum and Villainy, which was a Star Wars one. So I'd go to those instead. But yeah, that gothic one scared me. I thought I was gonna get pegged or something there.
I mean, I'm sure plenty of people, men and women alike, would have been, and they thems would have been down.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. I was trying to see. When do you stream? What's your usual schedule?
I usually stream Monday nights at this time, but I was like, you know what? I'll come on your show. Yeah, usually it's like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 Central. The last couple Mondays I was a guest elsewhere though, so I figured it'd be good to move out. I might still stream tonight. I don't know if I will or not, but I did have a video coming out about that Visa MasterCard stuff going on with the payment processors. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight. I might, because I'm not done drinking. It kind of made me sad when you're like, oh, it's an hour. I was like, I was gonna go get another one. But
well, before I let you go, we have a habit here of revisiting Scott Hot for 5, Great String Moxie, and ABE. Thank you, Scott Hot. Good to see you.
Oh, ladies in skimpy sci-fi costumes. That sounds like everything I want to be a part of.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Scott. So we still go ahead.
Okay. I haven't looked at Craigslist in a while. Okay, go on.
Not many.
Wow. Okay.
It's still got some hustle and bustle in the misconnections category. People still looking for love on here. Maybe not love, but something more akin to what
I think a lot of those are traps, though. Don't fall for it, guys. Don't fall for it. They're sting operations.
Gifted 1 Moxie Team membership. Thank you so much. Didn't have to do that. But thank you.
Just a reminder, chat, no matter how many white people you see me around, I'm still just a nigga.
There's that. That was throwback to long time ago, Atreus. So yeah, there's lots of traps. There's lots of, I mean, the demographic is usually middle-aged to seniors still using this website. And I don't think this person's looking for a psychologist in Lake Forest. But hey there, I'm looking for a head doc, one who can take regular visits, down for a copay. Just let me know what that is. Male for female. Okay, the men that are looking for women in the misconnections category are just delusional.
Yeah, it's all dudes.
It's all dudes. Costco, Cypress, men's room. Oh no.
Is that a dude looking for another dude? Oh yeah, that's funny.
It sure is. Stood next to you at the urinal today, Monday. Oh, today at 11 a.m. You have a gorgeous one. You saw me staring. I started to reach out. What's this? You should have gotten another beer. You left. I couldn't find you in store. Waited outside of it. Your tool was so heavy. Long shot. If you see this, let's meet for coffee and good times. Please.
That's pretty funny, actually. That's actually really funny.
Some of them are so lazy. Oh gosh. I think I see this one all the time.
Wait, so you come to the Craigslist ad frequently? You just said you see it all the time.
Well, I see this title a lot because so this area tends to have the weirdest ones. The Bay Area will get you the more verbose and very well written punctuation, spot on paragraphs, and like very descriptive. This whole area of California is very down to the point. Almost say that to the T.
I just opened mine, and mine seems a lot more innocent than y'all's.
Yeah, I've jumped around all over the country, and I keep coming back to the greater Los Angeles area or
Mine just
or
says
Bay
like
Area.
Los Keys, Circle K on Rittiman, Walmart at this location, this grocery store. You were driving this car Sunday morning, Frost Bank, Target at North Park, just a missed connection. There's a couple weird ones here, but it seems pretty innocent.
Yeah, lots of degenerates in the greater Los Angeles area. Like, I mean, Huntington Beach. I mean, that's usually upper scale, upper class. More expensive to live there, Huntington Beach. Looking for a lady to, ride offer, Orange County, Santa Monica. Okay. Guy talking private. So be careful out there. They do not need a plumber in the conventional sense. Do not be misled. Plumbers, woodworkers, handymen. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I remember, not that I would personally use Backpage, but me and my friends would laugh at some of the stuff that we saw on there back in the day on Backpage.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds degenerate.
Backpage was the same thing as this, just it was more like hooker oriented.
Oh, okay.
Now there's
players.
Now I have certain friends that are bigger influencers that would use sugaring websites. I'm sure you've saw the documentary of Boogie 2988.
I did not. Should I?
I mean, it was a pretty good one, but he used to use sugaring sites and stuff. So
there's a whole world that that I've never heard of, and that's okay. CD players. Have you heard that one?
I have not.
What would you guess a CD player might be in the coded language?
In the coded language, a CD player. No clue.
Well, it's a term that's not even PC to use anymore. Cross-dressing.
Oh, I've learned something new. So Bank of America ATM. I know the ATM part. Unless
this
they
might
actually
just be a location.
Okay, so it wasn't anything dirty. No, you want ATM with me?
Fool me once.
I was like, oh, okay. They actually did mean a real ATM and not the other one. Okay.
Did you hear about the butt sniffer in Los Angeles? The serial butt sniffer that got arrested again?
No, I did not. That does not surprise me though.
He had ears that stick out like Shrek. It was a whole thing. He was arrested again last week.
Again.
Yeah. He can't stop. Won't stop. Barnes and Noble. Somebody filmed him actually doing it. Got live. Got 4K. Oh my word. So now that I've taken almost an hour and a half of your time, good sir, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
been great getting to know you. Again, hadn't streamed with you before, so it's
Yeah, anytime.
sometimes it takes a little time to warm up a bit, but you've been a total trooper and an absolute pleasure. So thank you so much. And again, I do have your links in the description, but where can people find you next, or what's on the horizon?
Yeah, I
for
might
you,
I
Mr.
might
Ape
stream
Eric?
for a little bit after this. I might have like another beer or two, maybe at least an hour on my channel. So if you guys want to go, I'll start midnight my time.
Hell yeah! So that's just in a
Because
few minutes.
I right when I felt like I was warming up, we got to end.
Yeah.
It's good though. That's good. Just means I can come back on.
Yeah. See, you're not going to miss out on your own stream. Got those juices flowing. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another couple beers. And the other day, man, I was shotgunning beers for like $20. And I was like, I'm just gonna buy beer bong and just do beer bongs, but I didn't get one yet. And then I was like, you know what? If I ever become like a baller, I'm just gonna have a keg like right here and just take keg stands and stuff.
Oh God. See, so many options. Comedy was gold. You do deserve a candy, Bobby. But thank you so much, everybody. A whole 97 of you across platforms tuning in for this.
Awesome.
Head on over to 8-Bit Eric because he's going to be starting up his own stream in just a few minutes. I would redirect, but he's just going to create it now. So
yeah, I've always get confused when people make their streams earlier, and I always mess up on it. Yeah, I'll just create it out of nowhere.
Follow EBE for gay content. You never know what you're going to get.
Gay content? Who said that?
Desubversion.
I mean, sometimes there's a little bit of gayness.
We just call that California straight around here. So
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I can see that.
You lived here for a year. You know what I'm talking about.
I had to really mind like my political correctness when I was out there. It was tough. I remember when I went to like a house party, like people would just rent Airbnbs to throw parties, and I know I was hammered, but I pissed off a whole group of like feminists. I know I did because they were in there, and I forget what I said. And my friend turned to me and goes, "Bro, I can't believe you said that." And I was like, "What'd I say?" And he goes, "I don't remember what my context was, but it was fucking hilarious." I think I said something about it was kind of like a backhanded compliment on their looks or something like that. I don't remember.
They'll be offended by anything. Looking at them, not looking at them, talking to them, not talking to them.
Yeah, it was hilarious though.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to piss off the feminists. All righty, sir. Thank you so much once again. Have a great stream, and we'll be catch you on the next one. Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, and everybody who did the gifties and the super chats. You guys are awesome. On that note, we're gonna sign out. Get on up on out of here. Go check out 8-Bit Eric's live stream that will be starting up shortly. Words
yeah, like in 4 minutes. All right,
4
guys.
minutes.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, no more Yankee, my wanky. The donga need food.